Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys how you can make an unbelievable amount of money all while being AFK, allowing you to do other things. So essentially, we're going to be making around $120,000 an hour, which in the short term is about $480,000 in 4 hours. But if we let that go a little bit longer, and if we get that to about 40 hours, that's nearly $5 million. And I'm going to be explaining how we're going to be doing it all in this video. So for starters, you're going to need a playlist. So I will have a link in the description for a PS4, Xbox One, and PC playlist, which means this works on all three systems. So it doesn't matter what system you're on, as long as you're on the current gen one, which I'm assuming most of you guys that are watching this right now are, it is going to work. So step number one, you're going to need to log into your social club account and then add this playlist to your account. Now, once you've done that, you'll need to reset Grand Theft Auto Online, and from there, you'll want to go over to the start menu, online, playlist, and then find bookmarked playlist. And you're going to want to select the playlist, and it's going to have 16 of the exact same job, which is actually called Time is Money or something along those lines. Now, how this is going to work, you're going to need two players. Ideally, it would be yourself and a friend who's also looking to capitalize and make some money from this. Now, before you start this, you want to make sure that these conditions are exactly the same. You want to have it set to time limit, time of day and weather don't matter, locked weapons don't really matter either, 7 rounds, which is the maximum, camera locked, and then a bunch of other things like radio, preferred weapon. The only other thing I would recommend you do is make sure that the matchmaking is set to open so that after each game it can continue to play and you won't get stuck at one of the menus. But then that's it. Basically, all you have to do is get one of your friends in and you'll be good to go. Now, once you start, this is where things get a little interesting, is you're going to have to modify either the controller you're using or the setup you're using. So you're going to want to use rubber bands to make sure your left stick goes upwards so it won't kick you. So I've actually got a video of this right now, and this is my setup, what I was literally recording like 5 minutes ago. So I've got a rubber band, and it's just pushing the left stick up. And you'll see throughout the gameplay and the way that we're ending up recording this is that because the way this job works, it's a giant circle, essentially like a clock. Your character is just going to be pushed forward against this gradient and you won't have to do anything. Basically, at one end of the circle is the package and at the other end is the place at which you're supposed to drop it off. So essentially, you're just going to walk in a wall over and over and over and over again, collecting the package and eventually scoring. So the way this is going to work is you're going to get around $120,000 for an hour of doing this, $480,000 for 4 hours of doing this, and about $1 million if you use this while sleeping, if you sleep for around 8 to 9 hours, which is actually a pretty good night's sleep. Now, the only draw side to this is the other player will get 50% less because he is losing the rounds. But what you can do if this is one of your friends or your crew members is that you can change this to every other night. So one night you're the winner, while the other night your friend could be the winner. So one thing I can tell you guys is to remember to charge your controller as well, because it would suck if you were in the middle of this and ended up kicking you off because your controller wasn't charged. But really, that's about it, and that's all it is to it. Now, a couple common questions about this method. Someone asked, does the playlist auto repeat? Not having run one of these AFK playlists before, what happens after the 16 matches? And the user responded by saying it'll stop after the 16 races, but if you put 4 rounds for the match win, it will take 39 hours for you to complete the entire thing, and then you can start it again. And someone did that math, and if the $120,000 per hour thing is true, if you were to do this for 39 hours, it would be a grand total of $4,680,000. And the person that made that comment said that they wouldn't be home for the next 2 days. And if they wanted anyone else to help them do it with, then they definitely should. And that's also another thing I recommend you guys do. Come together in the comment section, create a little community. If you need help doing this on PS4, write down your PS4 name and write down what time you're available. Same with Xbox, same with PC. Write down your gamer tag, write down your Steam name. Try and connect with a couple people that can help you end up doing this. So obviously you guys are watching the gameplay right now, and you can kind of see that if you were to just watch this, it would be incredibly boring having your character run against the same wall for hours at a time. Well, this isn't the point. You're going to do this when you're either not available to play the game or when you're sleeping. That's going to make this the easiest thing you can do because you might as well. It's efficient. You're sleeping. You're not playing anyways. So you might as well have your game doing this while making money. And the best part about this method is you're technically not cheating because it's a part of the game. It's just a playlist and it's just a mode that someone made. And what's also pretty similar to this is it's kind of in the same way in which you had to complete the Epsilon challenge in single player, where a lot of people, instead of walking in the desert for 5 miles, would do this exact same thing. They would put the rubber band on their controller in order to get the job done. So essentially, we're doing the exact same thing here, but we're doing it in Grand Theft Auto Online, and we're doing it for a pretty hefty payout. So once again, I will leave a link in the description. So if you want to check this out for yourself, it's got all the information you need if you want to do this for yourself. I was doing this earlier with my friend John, and we only let it go 1 round because we were kind of curious to see what would happen, and it totally worked. We jumped from the lobby we were in to the next one instantly. So I've done it. It works. I'll leave links to everything in the description. So if you want to check it out for yourself, and if this method has worked for you, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below as well. And let me know how much money you've made from this. But really, that's all the information I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating on the video. That would be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.